to Dazed and Confused. We do see Moon Loves Dub on the killer here, on the Huntress. For Sirenia on the survivor side, we do have Bleedout here. Should be a very, very exciting one, and I'm very eager to see exactly how this gets played out, pretty much. We are going to see, a lovely pre-throw here from our Huntress, being very optimal. Huntress on the Thompson house, a very common set in Dazed and Confused, alongside Bubba and a few others. Picked very, very frequently, with a very devastating build up their sleeve here. So I'm going to kind of wonder how this is going to go. Of all killers to be played on ping, Huntress is probably the one you don't want to come up against. And, well, it should be really, really exciting here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be seeing... Excuse me, bit of dry throat. We are going to be seeing, hopefully, a very exciting game underway. And we are going to be kicking this gen right now. And we don't have nowhere to hide, unfortunately. But we do have a fairly good idea of where the survivors are. Some scratch marks coming through from the stairs of main. Just playing it out right now, we do see the continued scratch marks going into main, probably not up the stairs actually. They're going round the back, kind of treating it like an infinite. Oh, missing that snipe there, very unfortunate. Oh. Slow-mo Huntress is what I've always wanted to see. I don't know about you. Oof. Going for the shots here, our killer, and actually, I think doing a fairly good job of it. We'll have to try and figure out how to sort the on-game ping issue, what we're having. But for now, we play on, and see if we can manage to get our first down. Good pre-run from our survivor here. Jazz once again. Gonna reload on the hatchets there. Missing that there. We're gonna get that hit though, but we do manage to drop God Pallet as well. So a little bit detrimental there. First gen coming through, almost a second, getting that beautiful down there. Two gens coming through from Bleedout, and took a while to get that first down, and really showing here. But we have managed to get it, and that is going to help our killer here. Bleedout now needs to be in a situation where we are trying to rush to get them gens done, because pronounced for themselves, our killer does have a very good perk, No Way Out, which is going to help the end game situation of the match if we can manage to reel in a couple more hooks, a couple more freshes. So we're going to have to see how this gets played out pretty much. Oh, getting a very good hatchet hit there as they do swap. They do go for the trade. Oh, we're just missing that by a few inches there. Very unfortunate. We are going to be playing around. Beautiful, beautiful down there onto 6 hearts. Another hook edge coming through. And another gen as well. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. That's wrong. So we do see that 4 gens have been done. Another hook stage coming through. Another token for No Way Out here. Well, we do see our killer. Oh, we have found another survivor, actually. Going for the snipe. Oh, beautiful hit there onto JD from distance. Going for the snipe for the hook as well. Missing on this occasion, though. This could really be a dangerous situation if we can get another fresh on the board. Missing that by a few inches. Gonna proc here. Playing it round. Oh! Juicy hit onto LV Duck there. Like I said, very difficult to predict how people are going to play when you're on 300 ping. Should be able to get this down. Got the hatchet. Not much he can do. Down onto LV Duck. Really good execution there. Really good down. Not much LV Duck could do in the situation either. Third hook, third fresh, and another token once again for No Way Out. Our killer here doing very, very well. Reloading the hatchets here. Missing that snipe attempt there, but might be able to get it. Oh, a difficult one to try and arc it over, especially with that short wall there. We do see the final gen coming through, and that means it's time for No Way Out to proc. Gonna make things very, very difficult for our survivor team, and the combo with Noed as well is going to be really, really difficult. Still think we're going to go for a hatchet here though. Probably, maybe we could just proc one here, but I think it's about not wanting to give him extra distance. If we can just get it down before he gets to the window, go for the swing. Yeah, we do get that there on the 6 hearts. Another hook stage coming through. 4 and 3 right now. I think our survivor team Bleedout was just going for the other gate. Or maybe they're going for the totem. Anything's possible. Maybe we should have revved up a hatchet there. Playing it out, we have to be aware of that hook. Don't get too caught in the sauce. Missing the hatchet. We do still have no end though. Oh wow, okay. Very delayed hit. No hatches remaining, but we still have Noed. Next hit is going to be our next down, regardless. Our killer here managing to zone the survivors very well. Just have to bear in mind that open exit gate here. Noed down now. Now it becomes a problem, us not having hatchets. But nevertheless, managing to zone our survivors still very well. Gonna grab some hatchets here. You go for a snipe. Oh, missing by a couple of inches. The problem is the hay bales. Welcome back to Dazed and Confused. We do see JD here from Team Bleedout on the Huntress, trying to snipe from the main building. Excuse my slightly dry voice. It's not been long since I have actually woken up. Interesting strategy, going for snipes from the main building. It's not a bad strategy. I think with the ping difference, it's going to be hard to actually level down a hit from such a distance, but give him credit for trying. Yeah, with nowhere to hide, it's going to be really tricky for our survivors to evade these first hits. But missing that, though. Rather unlucky for our killer here. Blood Wave is going to come into effect, though, but we're only using windows right now anyway. Managing to dodge. Right now, the windows are our friends, and I think we're all out of friends. It's going to be our first down here. Yeah, like I said, tricky situation. With the perks that Bleedout does have, always going to be a difficult one, I think. That's one Hex Totem down. First hook here for Bleedout. And now the situation is going to continue. We're going to have to see how both teams actually manage to do. I'm going for some snipes here. Managing to get that hit, and Blood Favor still being active is going to be a bit of a bad situation for our survivors. There's not really much we can do. We need somebody to come in and take a hit, and I don't think that's going to be possible. Going for the tunnel out here. Another hook stage on the board. Like I said, with the perks Bleedout does have, it makes it a really hard situation to be the survivor side. So I just want to point out the fact that both sides are doing very, very well in regards to obviously ping difference as well. And then the vast majority of different perks that both sides have. It makes it a truly unique one. Because obviously regularly in comp you see very similar builds, and this is something we're not seeing here because of the way this rule set is, which I think allows for a little bit of versatility. That's the weirdest hit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I gotta see what's going on with the lag. Me. I mean, this is some unique stuff. We do see the first gen being done. I'm trying to not be baffled by how it looks on my screen. And we are actually going to see the tunnel out, but the second gen being done from Sirenia, so. The tunnel out is complete. Moon Love Stubs has been taken out of the game, and now it's 3v1, 3 gens remaining. We still have Blood Favor up, which is going to cause some problems here. We really need to get rid of that Hex Totem. That is a nasty snipe from some range onto Fell, and yeah, I'm gonna avoid puns with the gamer tag, but yeah, that was a pretty hard fall to take. That's what I'm saying. That is gonna be our 4th stage. Too fresh. We're close to a win condition here for Bleedout. Yeah, like I said, Blood Favor being up is just, it's a horrendous thing right now for our survivor side, but with a map this big, full of corn as well, it's going to be really hard to find it, I think. That's really going to be the main thing. Let's take a look and see what our survivor side is doing here. If it's going to allow me to switch. Do I have the unhook? What has come through? chase here onto Zay. Who managed to get the snipe. Oh, running some distance. Yeah, we are going to see the down coming through there. Yeah, Blood Favor just absolutely being such a strong park. You really need to get rid of it early game, and if you don't, this is kind of what happens. And to no fault, obviously, of Sirenia, they're playing things out really, really well. It's just such a hard map to find totems on, to be honest with you. Going for the snipe, not managing to get anything. Oh! Well, I think that's all she wrote. Do you see the down there coming through onto Zoda? Going for another snipe, not being able to get away with it. Not feeling confident enough that we're going to get the down, so choosing to not go for that hatchet. We do believe we have a pallet here, but... Right now, our killer looking for another snipe. Oh, just managing to evade it there. Our team Sirenia. We've got a situation right now going into main building. Choosing to not go up the stairs. Probably a good decision here. I could waste some time though. Running into the open field though. Oh yeah, we do get that down there onto Zoda. Maybe we should have gone up the stairs if we were going to end up going down either way. Might have been a better option to waste some time, but regardless, we do see another stage coming through and another fresh as well. 6 and 4 right now, 4 Bleedout. You see another gen coming through though. Some fight back here from Sirenia. That Hex Totem still being up. Oh, going for the snipe and missing there. You managed to get the down. Another hook coming through, this time onto Fell. 7 stage 4 right now. Our Hex Totem still causing us problems here. Can we get another gen done? How is this game going to go down? What's going to be the final result? Can Sirenia mount some kind of comeback here? We have seen them doing very well in regards to getting the gens done, no matter what the result in their games. Really determined team here. I have no doubt they're going to surprise us. Get another gen, maybe 2 gens done. It's just a hard situation with Blood Favor still being up, and they really need to try and find that totem. I think they actually have found it. I think our killer is obviously trying to deter them away from it. Good decision here from JD. Managing to go round, wrapping back round this P&L wall. Probably not going to make... Oh, dodging though. Wasting as much time as possible. And Zoda is on death hook here. We need to see a gen coming in for this down. I'm not sure if we are going to see one. Zoda's not on death hook. I stand corrected. Nowhere to hide coming in to grab some hatchets here, reloading back to the full 7. Going into main. Gonna once again try and go for these snipes. A little bit of a specialty here from JD. Almost like using a watchtower-like position to try and get these snipes and almost getting away with it there. I think our survivors now are kind of a little bit used to it. They're a little bit precautious now. Oh! Juicy hit onto Fell. Maybe Fell is the death hook. Because I know somebody is missing that. Going corner. Nothing to run with. Getting that down onto Fell. I think this is the beginning of the end here, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe one final push to try and get a last gen done, but like I said, we can't get that Hex Totem, causing us problems. And with JD's ability to snipe from such range and be able to land at least maybe 50% of them, it's really making life hard for Sirenia here. They are doing well in terms of fighting and keeping up a good performance, but yeah, this is definitely looking like a struggle here. JD making sure to have a good amount of hatchets readily available for a chase here, and that's exactly what we have on our hands. No! Oh, that's painful. We can just mind game a little bit longer. This is a bit unfortunate. Like I said, it's always going to be hard playing on high ping and knowing what the best decision to go with is, and it's really hard to read such situations. 10 stage 4 right now, looking like we're rounding up to a 4K2. Yeah, like I said, always very hard to play on high ping, whether you're EU to America or whatever it is. It's always going to be very, very difficult because it's going to be hard to read the killer's movements. So it's almost like you're committing one act as survivor and having to stick to it pretty much, and it's very unfortunate. I still think Sirenia's playing things out really, really well. I just think it's always going to be a tough battle when you're on a significantly higher ping ratio and you're not used to playing on that. So I think they're putting up a good performance as it is. But it's always going to be very difficult. And of course, Bleedout always having to play on ping because of their region. So of course, very different kind of caliber, very used to having to be on 200-300 ping on Survivor. Yeah, much more experience in regards to playing on ping. Finding Zoda once again, going for the hatchets. Almost managing to get that gen done, also out of kick though. Reloading hatches here once again. JD going for the glory, wanting the 4K. Preferably a 4K2, not a 4K1, but we're going to see how this plays out. Maybe Sirenia can make a last attempt to get that gen done, but with Zay on the ground, it looks like it's going to be very, very difficult. Not finding anybody as of yet at Shack. Going for a snipe. Oh. We found one of them, but where's Zoda now is the question. A little bit of cat and mouse here. We do have Zay downed.